video is going to be on the Fiat electric LED dimmable lights that you can pick up at Costco. The reason I bought these is, sorry about all the shadowing, but that's probably why I bought these. 5000K, so the 5000K means daylight type lighting. The average LED light is somewhere, I think, around 3200, and that's your softer lighting. The 5000 is equivalent to daytime lighting. So 60 watt, all right, so if you want 60 watt, I really wanted these to be a lot brighter, but the reason I'm doing the video, now hold on, let me give you the item number. Everybody wants the item number if it's Costco. Okay, so that's the item number over there. Now the reason I'm doing the video is because, like a lot of people on here who make videos on YouTube, we are not famous and we are not rich and we don't have a production crew. Well, hold on a second. What I've got to do now is the dog wants to play with her hedgehog, so I'll be back and finish the video in a minute. So as I was saying, there are a lot of people on here that like to make videos. We don't have a production crew. We are not YouTube or Amazon influencers. We are not bringing in $300,000 a year and having a production company fly us around the country. We're just, oh boy, here we go again. Now that I went back to the video, look who's back. Back to the review. This is why I am not making $500,000 on YouTube as an influencer, because to me, there's more to life than money. And I do videos as a hobby, and a lot of people start out with this as a hobby, and next thing you know, they are dealing with a business, and they're bringing in a chunk of money, and they're famous, and that's who they become, and it takes over their life. And if that's what they want to do, fine. I'm at a point in my life where I don't really care about money. I'm okay. If you want to donate to my channel, ask me my PayPal info. You want to do a thumbs up, subscribe, a like. If you want to make this video go viral, that's cool for me. I do these videos because I like them. A little bit of change is also cool. It helps me buy stuff for the dog. So I'm like a lot of people out there. We are just doing YouTube videos because we like it. We have fun. It's something to do. I really enjoy it, and that's why I do it. If I was making $500,000 a year, I would love it. Believe me, most of that money would be given to other people or donated because I don't need it, and I wouldn't know what to do with all that money. I just live a simple life. So what's the point of the video? Why did I start out talking about my life and not needing money when I'm doing a review on lighting? Why? I'm going to tell you why. Because like a lot of people here who are like me, we're just doing videos because we like to, and we want to find decent lighting that doesn't have all this shadowing and all this, because we don't know how to do it, and we don't want to spend a fortune of money. I watch some of these videos. These people have hundreds, if not thousands of dollars worth of great lighting, great cameras, nice studio, nice setup, lots of editing software. I don't want to get into that. This is fun for me. I don't want to make it a business, but it is kind of a fun business. But it's something, it's a hobby. It's something I enjoy. So that brings me to this lighting. Why did I buy these lights? Well, I'll tell you why. Let me show you why. All right, I've got the lights off now just so you can see what I normally use. This is a fluorescent ring. I think it's a 22 watt fluorescent bulb. It's a piece of junk, but it came on this lamp and I've been using it. I've got a few more. And one day I'll probably throw this thing away, but it clamps to the table and it works. And this is a regular bulb. This is an incandescent bulb. I don't even know what this is. Maybe 100 watt. Who knows? Maybe I'll look it up now and I'll let you know. Who knew? I guess Costco sells a lot of Fiat electric lights. This is where I bought this from. 17 watt, 1600 lumens. This is 17 watt, and the one that I have here is 8.5 watt. So the ones that I bought are dimmer. This is 1600 lumens. I'm going to have to look. I wonder what the color is on here. I think I threw out the label. I don't see the coloring. But let's get back to what I was talking about. So this is 17 watt. The lamp that I just bought is 8.8. This is 1600 lumens. This is 800 lumens. So these 60 watt bulbs are half the brightness, but they're going to be a daytime. They're going to be the 5000. Where is it? See the 5000 over there? I think this bulb is probably in the 3200, oh wait, what is it, 2700. So that's even worse, 2700, look at this. Normally in the middle I think is about 3000. So this is going to be a dimmer type light, almost a yellowish type light, and these are going to be brighter. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find a way to get into lighting like a lot of us want, without spending a lot of money. Maybe we buy a light stand, maybe you make a light stand with some 3/4 inch pipe, plastic pipe, and the videos on how to do that online, but it's pretty easy to figure out. So I'm going to do 3 different shots. One of them is going to be with this 2700. I'm going to do 4 different shots. One of them is going to be with the 22 watt. I'm not even going to look it up because this is an old bulb. What does it say? 22 watt. Who knows what the coloring is on here, but I'm sure it's worthless. Then I'm going to do a shot with the 2 of these bulbs. Then I'm going to do a shot with just this bulb. And I want to see if something like this really makes a difference. Again, the wattage is going to be dimmer. The brightness is going to be at 5000 instead of 2700. And hopefully I can edit these, edit them all together so we can look at what they all look like at the same time. There we go. This is the 22 watt bulb, and we see we don't have a lot of shadowing, but we don't really have a lot of brightness. What could I use? What could I use for the video? There's my guitar pick on the table. Let's put on a Duracell battery. Very hard to see. The picture is very dim. Okay, so this is strictly the 22 watt. Now I'm going to go and put on the 2700 watt bulb that I just showed you a minute ago. I mean the 2700K. And we'll see what it looks like with just that. Here we are. We've got the 2700K bulb, and you can see, I think you should be able to see how yellow it is. It's yellow. Let me go just zoom over there. No, that's not going to work. It's yellow just looking at it. The bulb looks, it's frosted on the outside and it's yellow. So this just has a kind of a soft, yellowish, depressing, gloomy. I don't want to watch the videos because it's so dark and ugly. You can barely see the pick. You can barely see the battery. It is just a sad, sad look. So the 22 watt, let's go back. I'm going to shut off this 2700 watt, and I'm going to go to just the 22 watt now. See, now that's white, but that's also really ugly. And now I'm going to try to put them on together. And we've got more brightness because we've got both lights on. We can see the pick a lot better. We can definitely read the battery. We can see there's more lighting over here. But the problem that I run into, and I know it's not just the lighting, it has to do with how I have my lights positioned. I get a lot of shadowing over here, which can be avoided if I put lighting over here. But I'm working on that. So what I've got now is I've got the 22 watt circular, and I've got the, what the heck did I say that thing was, 17 watt 2700K bulb. And we've got okay lighting. If I had a couple lights, if I had a light over here, it would work. And it's brighter. It's definitely brighter. So now the last thing that I want to do the test on is I want to put one of these 5000K bulbs in, and I want to see what it does. Almost dropped the camera on the floor. Okay, so what we've got now is I'm using the 60 watt bulb, just a standard base. We've only got that bulb in there. We don't have the 22 watt on. Let me turn on the 22 watt right now just to see what it would look like with the 8 watt 5000K bulb instead of the 17 watt 2700K bulb. Wow, that's really a bluish color light. Well, it looks blue when I'm looking at it. I think that's probably the fluorescent bulb. Let's shut off the fluorescent if I can, and we'll go with just this. So this is a 60 watt bulb. We got a lot more shadowing in because I've got a dimmer light, but why did I buy these things? I know, go spend the money and do it the right way. But I don't want to spend a lot of money, and I've got the money to spend it if I wanted to. I just don't want to do it. I don't want to. I want to make a video that's easy, a simple way for people to just do it that don't have tons of money, and we're just doing this as a hobby. So this is one of these bulbs. This is a package of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The reason I did that, I learned that stuff from watching those pros doing the videos. They got all this animation and oh my God, blah, blah, blah. It's all fake. Okay, so 6 of these bulbs for about $12. Now that is a really good price because about 3 years ago, this probably would have cost 20, 30 bucks easily. So this is a really good deal. These are dimmable. So what I would say is if you're a little bit handy, you don't even need to go out and buy a light stand. Go make your own if you want to. If you want to spend the 17, 20 some dollars, buy a light stand. But the neat thing is you can buy some light sockets. If you don't have any experience with electricity, don't do this. I am not responsible if you shock yourself or do worse. But go buy 6 sockets. They've got things where you can plug 2 bulbs into 2 sockets and clamp them onto a stand. With something like this, I would say, go buy 6 sockets. And you can even do this online. If you don't want to make it, buy it, spend the money, go buy the stand, go buy the sockets, and you will have 6 different stands for 6 different bulbs. This is probably going to cost more than if you went out and did it professionally with some of the junk that they're selling out there, but you'll probably get some better quality. 6 stands, 6 sockets. Go buy the dimmers that you can buy that plug in. They're inline dimmers. You can plug them. You can plug the power cord into like the extension cord thing, and then plug that into the wall. So you will have control over dimming all of these lights. You'll be able to dim. You can put a light over here, a light over here, a light over here, a light on the top, a light from behind. And for $12, you're going to have some very nice lighting in all directions, and then you're going to buy the stands or make the stands. That's when the money is going to start adding up because those stands and the sockets, the stands are probably like 10, 15 bucks, and they're really cheap. Most of that stuff out there is garbage being shipped in from overseas. But the reason for this video was to mainly review the Feit electric LED dimmable bulbs, and that's not what these are meant for. These are meant for screwing into a socket. And 60 watts, believe me, I wish these were brighter. I know you can go online, and that's something I'm also considering. You can go online and buy an 85 watt, well, you know, maybe I'm not considering that. I just thought about it. You can go online and buy an 85 watt 5000K bulb for about 20 some dollars, and maybe 2 for $20. And I mean, think about that. It's 20 watts more. Okay, so that's kind of substantial. But you use a couple of these and you're going to get that. And this whole package is $12.50 or something. So for me now, my plan is to try to figure out how can I might even buy the stands. I just might do that because I really like doing my videos and I want to go on the cheap with this thing. I'm not going to be a famous YouTube star making billions of dollars. And I don't really want to do that. I just want to have my fun, do my video reviews of products, show things that I make, videos of the dog buying her toys, running around, buying things on Amazon and making videos of if I like them or if I don't. So what do I think of the 60 watt Feit electric bulb? I think it's awesome. I think it's a darn good price, and doesn't cost a lot of money to use. The lighting is good. It's kind of, I mean, it's nice. I like it. What I really need is I need more than 60 watts. I think if I had 2 of these, I would be great with lighting up this table without all this shadowing. But if I had even more, then I could angle it in all different directions and I would get some really nice lighting. Now, one thing that I'm very happy with is, well, I need to, let me hold off a second. Yeah, there we go. See, I've got the light from above, and that is the problem that I run into is I've got the light shining down on an item, and the only way to get rid of that is to diffuse it with like a diffuser or buy the umbrellas. There's just no way around doing this half buttocksy. You really need to you've got to put some money into it to make this work the right way, or bounce lights off the wall. Okay, so now I've got the light turned away, and I've got some nice lighting, but now you still see the reflections. Now that's probably from the monitor. There's reflections and there's shadowing all over the place. My review of the bulbs is I'm happy with them. I'm going to end up spending a ton more money buying stands. I'm not going to make them. I don't want to get into, I could make a stand with the pipe and get 500 million views. Everybody's saying, oh wow, that's already been done. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just probably going to go online, buy some cheapy stands, which I bought before, and I returned them because I wasn't happy with them. And maybe I'll buy some umbrellas, and I'm not going to buy bulbs that they're selling online. Like I said, the bulbs are 85 watt spiral, and they come in a special styrofoam holder because they're fragile and you don't want to break them, and they're really big, and I don't want to mess with that. For $12, I'm happy with this. And when something like this, when the bulbs burn out, okay, so I'll go out and I'll buy more bulbs. Or I'll find a different bulb that plugs in. It's a standard base. It works. Now, as I said, this is the 17. Okay, so this is probably equivalent to about a 100 watt bulb that I bought here. And it's really not that bright. So for the 60 watt bulb and the 8 watts and the 5,000 life hours and the 800 lumens, really, I think usually a 100 watt bulb is something like 1,200 lumens, 1,300 lumens, something like that, 1,400. So this is definitely in that 60 watt category. And if this was a 100 watt bulb, this would be great. If this was a 150 watt bulb, they would be selling a ton of these for people that want to light their photo stuff. So that's going to be my review of the COSTCO sold Feit electric LED dimmable bulbs. Over time, this is going to be one of my projects. I'll go buy the stands. I will probably buy some plug-in dimmers and maybe light up my videos a little bit better. $12 for this. Stands are not that cheap, maybe $15, $20 a piece. So I think with something like this, what I would want to do is I'd probably buy 3 stands. 3 stands, I would buy the sockets that hold 2 bulbs, and it's a 2 bulb thing that you put on you clamp it onto the stand. And then I would probably, I'd see how the lighting worked. If the lighting was too much, then I would go down to HD or one of the box stores and pick up those plug-in inline dimmers in the additional extension cord so that I could control the lighting. And for under $100, I'd have something halfway decent. I know you can do the LED lighting. I bought the LED lights. I did some reviews on them. And I bought the stands, I bought the LED lights and the batteries and the charger, checked my channel, and I returned it. The stuff was total garbage. It was not brighter than a 60 watt bulb, and I ended up spending a lot of money. So for that, why not buy a 60 watt bulb, buy 6 of them, and do it yourself. And the LEDs, they were not bright. I didn't like the color control on them. I just didn't like the battery. I had to charge up the battery for about 6 hours, 8 hours. Had to use the charger. Some of them now you can buy they come with a dongle or an AC adapter, and you can plug it into the AC. I don't know. I think unless you want to go out and spend a lot of money to make your YouTube videos, this is a cool way to do it. Just a simple way. And for me, it doesn't have the 100 watt equivalent. It's got a 60 watt bulb, but I like the color, the brightness. And I know at the beginning of the video I said I was going to show all 3. I'm not going to do that. You already got to see how it looks. Hopefully this helps somebody out there who's I've been doing videos for a few years now, and I've got about 952 videos on my channel, and I do okay with it, but I'm just not thrilled with the lighting and the shadowing. So you have any advice, any suggestions? If somebody wants to let me know what I should be buying, what kind of stands, what kind of umbrellas, should I be using a shadow box? Is it a shadow box? Should I be doing shadow box? Should I be doing the umbrella? Should I go out and spend a few $100s and just buy a really nice, powerful light to light up my table for my reviews? I don't film people, I don't film faces, I don't do portraits. All I do is I light up this table to make a video, or sometimes I Like I bought an exercise bike, I lit it up so that I could record the unboxing and putting the bike together. An elliptical, I did the same thing. So I just need a very simple lighting thing, but I want to have it coming from different directions so that I don't have all this shadowing over here. So maybe this is not the right way to go, but I'll wait for your suggestions and comments. Hopefully I get some thumbs up, some subscribes, likes, and what else do I need? If you like my videos and you want to donate to my PayPal, ask for my PayPal info. And if there's a product you want me to review and you want me to talk about it forever, I'm the guy. Let me know. Thanks for watching.